Morning everyone, how you doing? It's Brian again here at the YTCSC, Wednesday 12 Feb, after a dramatic night in the Scottish Premiership, twists and turns in the league in the end up. So yeah, what about that? We leave it late again, but Oxlade-Chamberlain comes up with a good little bit of quality to break the deadlock between Celtic and Livingston. Topsy-turvy night, Profligate in front of goal. We should have scored about 5 or 6 in the first half, but yeah, let's break it down, everyone. So yeah, thank you very much again for your time today at YTCSC. Housekeeping out the way. If you can help us out, like, share, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff. Help us get out there, help us grow the channel and reach our magic 1888 subscribers. So yeah, Celtic v Livingston breakdown. What a night that was, man. First half, 10 to 15 shots on goal, 6 or 7 on target. Keeper made about 7 saves, and you're thinking, what's going on here? Going to be one of those nights. Yeah, what a piece of quality from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, right to the death. That's what you pay the money for. So yeah, phenomenal debut. Probably should have been on earlier than that. Some of the substitutions, just my opinion, were a bit baffling. What do you think in the comments? Who played well? Who struggled? Let's break it down. So we go in front from Sarachi in 15 minutes. Great strike from outside of the box. He was always there on the left-hand side, up and down, helping us, pushing us, coming inside, giving the midfield a wee bit of help and stuff. I thought it was good. And then, yeah, we finally break the deadlock with Sarachi. Great shot from outside the box. You're thinking, right, kick on now. Let's 2, 3. We've all been here before. I'm old enough to remember Helicopter Sunday, losing it with a goal when Rangers played Dunfermline when they lay down. I caught the big Sutton. So yeah, so we've all seen that before. We know goal difference is going to come into it in these tense title races. So you're hoping we kick on, but just wasteful. Balls across. Livingston packed the box. You know, we've played this story before. We've kind of watched this movie before. Yeah, so we struggle. The keeper had a great night. You've got to say the guy was outstanding for Livingston. So yes, you're going to half time. You're like, right, come on, kick on. Second half was even more domination, and then we had to make some changes. Sorry, in the first half, Engels pulled up with a muscle injury. You know, it didn't look as if he was what he kind of put his body on the line. He's never looked that type of player for Celtic. I think that's what he gets a lot of criticism. So yeah, so puts his hand up. Medical advice, he has to go off and we bring in Hatate. And I was like, what? Man, Hatate's not been the greatest at all the past few weeks. It's as if he just gets in the way. He's just trying to be busy. So we bring in Hatate, and then 57 minutes, the ball comes over. One of those when he's looking at the ball, crunches the Livingston player, stonewall penalty. If it's up to Livingston end, we're screaming about it. No arguments from me. And then Robin Muirhead keeps his cool and slots it by Kasper Schmeichel, and then it just becomes that usual tension. The fans willing the players on. Every lost pass or every poor pass results in groans, and it obviously must heap pressure on the players. We huffed and puffed. We brought on Tierney. We brought on Amadou. So yeah, we were trying, and then we bring on Oxlade-Chamberlain with like 5 minutes to go. Kind of same sort of situation, pass across the box, try to get the ball in. Livingston players clear it, and then in the 91st minute of 6, or sorry, the first minute of 6 minutes of injury time, Taneke, who was got moved over to the left, puts the ball inside, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain just opens his body quickly, bit of quality, and to the right hand corner. Amazing debut for him. The place erupts. You finally get a decent bit of atmosphere. We start believing it. The fans start singing, and then we see it out, and we get the 3 points. But yeah, phenomenal debut. Buzzing for Oxlade-Chamberlain, but Yeah, just my own personal opinion. We need to, something needs to click. It needs to click quick because it's the same story against a low block. We need to kind of pass it out, pass it out, pass it out. So, me personally, just my opinion. Tate has, he's checked out. Well, he's not checked out, but I don't think he's going to be an addition moving forward. We need to kind of, you know, um, move on from the past. So Hatate for myself, Maeda always gives 100%, but he's obviously got one eye on the end of the season. So yeah, so freshen it up, bring in some of the new players. Let's see how that goes. Try two up front. Big man, Big Thomas, he struggled last night. He struggled. Two big defenders on him all the time, and he was having to come deep, and he held the ball up well, but he was getting no joy at all. The balls were coming into the box, and Livingston defenders were eating it up. So yeah, it was um, it was a tough night for a big man in terms of the getting chances and getting some space to kind of move about, coming deep to kind of hold the ball up, and then there was nobody, no willing runners, etc. Or when he did have some runners, the balls are getting in, we were wasting it. Maeda fires a great ball in for Taneki in the first half, tries to it goes by Thomas Gankara, and then Taneki hits it right into the keeper. It was the story of the first half. He just kept missing, missing, missing. Keeper made some amazing saves. You've got to say that. So yeah, stats for the match: 77% possession, 23% for Livingston. I think we got 17 shots, in 11 on target, 10 corners. Asper Schmeichel had, I think, one real decent save to make. Obviously, keeper had about 8 or 9. He had an absolute phenomenal night. So yeah, that wee bit of quality from Oxlade-Chamberlain really was the only difference, and it was an absolute relief when the ball burst in the back of the net. So yeah, after the match, the manager says, great goal from a special player. Couldn't be more delighted for him. And then he's an excellent player, and once he gets up to speed, he'll be a real asset. So yeah, so hopefully, he gets up to speed quicker. I thought he would have featured quicker, but who am I to question Martin O'Neill? Oxlade-Chamberlain himself said it's the kind of goal you dream of, praised the faith the club showed in him and also the atmosphere at Celtic Park. And Neil mentioned about the resilience and the importance of taking 3 points in a tight title battle, which is big point to make. How does this keep us into the title after, fate or whatever you can call it? Stephen Welsh on loan from Celtic at Motherwell comes up with a 88-minute equaliser, and Motherwell's pushed and pushed and pushed to get the 3 points, but by all accounts, it kind of draw was a fair result, which leaves us on 25 points in the league with a game less than Hearts and Rangers. If we win that, which is the Aberdeen game on the 4th of March, we go into 54 points behind Hearts. Rangers would be in third on 52, Hearts on top on 57. And that would be all to play for. Definitely a three-way race in the Premiership. So yeah, what a night at Celtic Park. Let us know in the comments what you think about the substitutions. Who thought done well? Who do you thought struggled? I thought Hatate struggled. I called for it before. I think we need to get some freshness in defence as well. Trusty, Scales. Can we mix it up with a young boy Arthur? But yeah, so as always, troops, thank you very much for your support with the channel. If you can help us out, like, share, and subscribe, and all that beautiful stuff. And we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Hail, hail.